Hello, greetings, and salutations. Movie Watcher 123 here, and for today's live stream, we are going to be talking about the best and worst sitcoms. That's right, the best and worst sitcoms. This is my first live stream of 2024. Welcome to the new year. And I made some adjustments to the background, as you can plainly see here. Looks good, doesn't it? Huh. Before we get started, I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Blitzy Fresh 100 because his father passed away recently, and please send him your condolences. Keep him in your thoughts and pray for him and make him feel better. Once my friends join in, we'll get started. If you have a suggestion on which TV sitcom you wish to talk about, put them in the comments below, or if you're here in the StreamYard studio with me, you can always put them in the private chat. Okay. While I wait for someone to come, I'm going to put down the first sitcom. Okay. Here's the first sitcom I want to talk about. The Addams Family. Oh, we have a guest coming in. Ah, here he is. Hello.
Hello, I'm Ray Barone, aka Ray Romano.
Well, hello there, Ray. How are you?
I'm doing good. Hello, I noticed you're Jason Alexander's character from Seinfeld.
Oh, you noticed that. Well, thanks.
No problem. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I was just about to talk this about the first sitcom here, The Addams Family.
The
What do you know?
Adams, yeah, the Adams Family. I first got introduced to it in Boomerang when it was a cartoon, but I really never watched the live action version.
Well, I've seen the movie with my sister. It was a fun one.
Oh, the movies? I watched the movies. It was amazing.
Yeah, I know, but I still don't understand why Wednesday was trying to kill her own brother.
They're a pretty messed up family. Oh, so can I tell you something?
What?
Peekaboo.
Ah, Blitz. I thought you were someone else.
It's alright, but how you doing today?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, I just came from another stream. They were Fresh and the others were streaming about Sonic, and I saw you streaming, so I'll just join for a little bit. But really, I only watch the Addams Family movies and the TV shows from Boomerang. I haven't seen the one where they did the crossover of Scooby Doo.
Ah, yes, I've seen that one.
But yes, the live action movies were good. I like the Addams Family Values, but I never watched the show from the '60s, the live action one.
I think I remember when I was a kid years ago. I think I saw the Adams Family.
Cool.
It was a fun show. What do you? What is your opinion on Wednesday,
The show or the character?
the character?
Wednesday, she's an interesting character. I was very shocked to find out that Jenna Ortega played Wednesday when they first announced the Wednesday show for Netflix. Because I know Jenna Ortega from the Disney show, Stuck in the Middle.
Oh, I see.
But
Yeah, yeah, and also the Adams Family also appeared in a commercial for Progressive.
nice.
Yep. Anyway, I give the Adams Family a 10 out of 10.
Same here.
Okay, you also put some shows down. Let's see the next one.
Everybody hates Raymond. You ever watch the show? I mean, it loves
I,
Raymond.
I've heard about that show, but I never got a chance to see it.
So it's a show revolving this husband who's played by Ray Romano. His name is Ray Barone. He has a family. His wife Deborah, played by Patricia Hilton. He has three kids. Yes, Michael and Jeffrey, and his daughter Allie. And he lives across the streets from his parents' house, um, Frank and Marie. And along with his parents comes his brother Robert, who's played by Brad Garrett.
I see.
This is one of my favorite shows growing up. My mom started watching this, and eventually I got into watching this. It's like one of my favorite sitcoms. It's really good.
Yeah, what are your favorite parts in it? Does anything funny happen?
I just like those the interactions with Ray and Robert whenever they get in a feud or something like about like who's their favorite or not. It's like especially Robert's catchphrase, "Everybody loves Raymond." Are you talking about me?
What? Wait a minute. I'm looking at the list of stars, people that star in this show, and by my surprise, Ray Romano is one of them.
Yeah, because the show's named after him. Everybody loves Raymond.
Well, I'll be damned.
Yep. For this show, I give it an infinity. It's one of my favorites.
Well, maybe I should watch it sometimes to see how it is.
It's a really good show.
Okay, on to the next one.
The
The
George Lopez Show. Sorry.
the George Lopez show. He's a funny guy.
He is. You ever watch the George Lopez Show?
No, but I heard about it.
So this was another show my mom watched when I was a kid, and I watched it. It's a very funny show with George Lopez playing himself with a family, and yeah, there's a lot of funny characters along with his family. Yes, we got Angie, his wife, his two kids, Carmen and Max, and then we got his mom, Benny, and we got his best friend Ernie. And there's a lot of crazy moments and everything. Oh man, it's just funny, especially George Lopez's catchphrase in the show. Like, I
What
know, huh?
what's his catchphrase?
He does like a really like high pitched voice. He's like, I got this.
Oh yeah, I saw that commercial.
Yeah, this is one of my other favorite sitcoms when growing up. I give it infinity as well.
Well, it's a good show. I'll probably have to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next one, Seinfeld.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
hang on a sec. Let me look that up. Seinfeld. Here it is. Wait a minute. Seinfeld is set mostly in an apartment building in Manhattan's Upper West Side in New York City. It has been described as a show about nothing, often focusing on the minutiae of daily life. In, what's this show about?
Well, I thought you would know because you had Jason Alexander's character. But I watched a little bit of it here and there. So it's basically a show involving these friends. If Christian was here, he would explain more, but he's in another stream. But yeah,
Oh
um,
wait, the
no, go
show's
ahead.
the show's ensemble cast stars Seinfeld as a fictionalized version of himself and focuses on his personal life with three of his friends: best friend George Costanza, former girlfriend Elaine Benz, and neighbor from across the hall Cosmo Kramer.
Yeah. One of my favorite characters, even though I've seen a little bit of the show, is Newman, not voice, played by Wayne Knight. Hello, Newman.
Really?
Yeah. For this show, I give it a 7 out of 10. I just had to see more of it.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, next one. Everybody hates Chris.
Everybody hates Chris. Yeah. I first watched this as a kid. I only watched a little bit, but last year I got to watch all the episodes because of YouTube because he started posting episodes about it. It's a really great show.
Really?
You ever watch it?
I saw a commercial about it, and his mom was so mad. He started screaming at him, saying, "Chris, get your, get your, what did she say? Get your butt off the bed and wipe the pee off the toilet." Disgusting.
Yeah. So this is basically based off Chris Rock's real life, like some of it.
Really?
And yes, we have Tyler James Williams who plays Chris, a young Chris Rock, along with his family. His father Julius, played by Terry Crews, his mother Rochelle, his two siblings Drew and Tanya, and yeah, it's basically telling the story of like how Chris Rock's life went. Some of them was exaggerating, but it tells like how Chris is the only black kid at his school at the time.
Oh,
Yeah, and it was kind of like hard for him to like go to school. But in real life, Chris Rock was the only like black kid in his classes at that point. But still, I think this is a good thing, a good show because it had a lot of funny moments here and there. Oh, it also had Vincent Martella playing Chris's best friend Greg, who you may know Vincent Martella from Phineas and Ferb. He plays Phineas.
oh, that guy.
hmm This show is solid. I give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a good one. I even saw another commercial about that show when his mom saying when she was holding the rolling pin. She said to Chris, "I will knock you into last night." Boom! He just crashed, falls through the window.
Yep.
Oh, that was stupid.
I remember in one of the episodes, his grandma got mad at him. And he's like, "Boy, I'll knock you into a new family." And then it shows like a clip of him with a white family.
Oh, I see.
But yes, 10 out of 10 in my opinion.
Yeah, same here. Okay. Before we talk about this next show, what do you think about the background?
I like it because normally I would put these backgrounds, but it doesn't show me like moving it. But I see it now. It looks really nice.
Yeah, I couldn't. I thought I couldn't find them, but now I found them.
Cool.
Okay, let me. The Golden Girls.
Thank you
What?
for being a good friend.
So, what do you know about this show?
The Golden Girls are basically robs these three old ladies along with another old lady. Well, yes, if I go back here, because it's been a while since I watched The Golden Girls, but it's a really great show. I used to watch this back in 2017. It's a really good show. So yes, it involves these three women. Let's see here: Blanche, Dorothy, and Rose. And then we also got wait, what was her mother's name? If I could go back here, Dorothy's mother. Who was it? Oh yeah, Sophia. And they just go into crazy times and they have a fun time. It's amazing. Good show, good show. Christian, you watched like the Golden Girls. Yeah. It's a good show. I remember in the Maze World Gumball they actually parodied the Golden Girls.
Really?
Yeah, in this one episode, Gumball and Darwin were wondering where Richard was going. They thought he was cheating at first, but finding out that he was actually putting a woman's disguise on to look like the Golden Girls.
Oh, come on.
But this whole time, the ladies he was talking to were also men in disguises.
I see.
Yeah, for this show, I give it a 10 out of 10. It's really great.
10 out of 10 here. Although I haven't watched it, but maybe I should check it out when I get a chance.
Yep.
Okay, next one is Drake and Josh.
Hug me,
Now,
brother.
in this show follows two teenage stepbrothers, Drake Parker, played by Drake Bell, and Josh Nichols, played by Josh Peck, as they live together despite opposite personalities. The series also stars Nancy Sullivan, Jonathan Goldstein, and, of course, Miranda Cosgrove as their little sister, Megan.
Megan.
Uh, I I like watching Drake and Josh as much as the next person. I've seen it years ago, and the one part I hate the most is that she's like Megan is like Angelica. Every time she does bad things, she's always playing the victim. Da 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 da. Always trying to get Drake and Josh in trouble.
Yeah. But I do like Drake and Josh too, because it was one of my favorites from Nickelodeon, and I got to watch like the whole episodes last year, and it was a blast. One of my top favorite episodes, The Bet.
What's that one about?
So Drake and Josh basically bet each other because Drake is basically addicted to junk food and Josh is addicted to video games. And they bet each other if they can last like a week or two, without their addiction things, which kind of like affected them because when Drake was not eating junk food, he actually got a rash like around his whole body, especially his face. And Josh was so like wanted to game so much because there was this new game spear.
I see.
Yeah. But Drake and Josh, I did see the movies too, and I saw the first episode. It was really good. So, what's your opinion about the show?
10 out of 10 because it's a good one.
It is a good one. 10 out of 10 as well.
Okay. Next one. iCarly.
Yep, another classic.
Yes, I've seen this one as well. It's
Hmm.
about it's about this girl Carly Shay and her two friends Sam Puckett and who was that other kid?
There is Carly, Sam, Freddy, the tech guy, and Carly's older brother Spencer.
Oh, Spencer Shay and Freddie Benson. Now I
Mhm.
remember.
Yep.
The series tells the story of Carly Shay, played by Miranda Cosgrove, a teenager who creates and hosts her own web show called iCarly with her best friends Sam and Freddie. Sam is played by Jeanette McCurdy, and Freddie is played by Nathan Kress. In an apartment loft that she and her older brother Spencer, played by Jerry Trainer, they live in. As the web show quickly becomes an internet phenomenon, the characters are tasked with balancing their normal teenage lives with the wacky situations their newfound fame lands them in. By the fourth season, their school friend Gibby, played by Noah Monk, also works with them on the show.
Yes,
Yeah, they get into funny antics all the time.
exactly.
Yeah, the one episode I was watching one time is when their principal got fired after appearing on a iCarly video.
Yeah, which was funny though.
Yeah, but those two other teachers were taking over the school, telling students to put on these type of clothes, which they don't like.
Yeah, but I'm so glad Principal Franklin came back.
Yep.
My favorite episode is the Bigfoot episode.
Yep.
But overall, I give R. Carly Infinity. It's one of my favorites.
Same here. Infinity.
Hmm.
Now, this next one, The Big Bang Theory.
Care to explain?
Let me find it. Big Bang. Uh, Wait a minute. Big
Uh,
Bang Theory.
I can help you if you want.
Sure.
So the Big Bang Theory is basically a show about these two roommates, named Sheldon and Leonard. They're both played by Jim Parsons and what was Johnny Galaxy. I don't remember because I noticed them from another show that I put down. But yeah, they're basically two smart roommates who work at this university or something like that. Next door to them is this hot girl named Penny, played by Kelly Kuko. And yeah, along the way we meet other characters like what was it, Howard and Raj, two other smart guys, basically nerds as well. And we also meet Howard's to be soon wife in the future, Bernadette, and we also meet Sheldon's soon to be wife. What was it? Amy? Yeah, it was Amy. But yeah, it's a really great show. I watched a little bit of it. There's a lot of funny moments. I just like the moments with Sheldon and Penny.
Oh, I see. This show originally centered on five characters living in Pasadena, California, and also this show was filmed in front of a live audience and produced by Chuck Lorre Productions and Warner Brothers Television.
Mm-hmm.
That would explain all the laughter and applause.
Okay, to be honest with the laugh track, I know it's necessary, but you don't have to laugh every second. Potato, ha ha ha. Peas, ha ha ha. Diapers, ha ha ha. Like, it gets annoying sometimes.
Maybe, could be.
Yeah, but the Big Bang Theory, because of this, they made their spin-off show with young Sheldon. You ever heard of it?
I've heard about it on the
Yeah.
commercial.
It basically involves Sheldon when he's a little kid, how he was in Texas. But for this show, I give it a 10 out of 10.
Same here.
All right, next.
The Office.
The Office is a really funny show. I didn't see all the episodes, but I saw a lot of clips on YouTube. And like, yeah, it's a really fun show. It basically involves like this paper company, Dunder Mifflin. The boss, Michael Scott, played by Steve Carell, and we have all these other characters like Jim, Pam, Dwight, Stanley, Phyllis, Kevin. Let's see here, Angela, Oscar, Creed. Let's see who is Meredith. Let's see here. Who was it? Ryan. And what was it? What was it? What was the other one? Kelly. Yeah, Kelly. Let's see, Aaron. It's just a fun show with these celebrities. And this is one of the shows that they don't need like the laugh track. It's just a really funny show, especially with Steve Carell, because that's where like some of the memes came from. Like, no, God, please, no, no.
Ah, please.
Hey Dwight, want an M&M? No, no, thank you. No, no, man, you should really have an M&M. Okay. How is it? So good. I thought you were not supposed to eat anything after having crown get put on. What was your dentist's name? Crentis. Oh, Crentis, like dentist. That's unique. But yes, The Office. I recommend it to everybody. It's really funny.
Yeah, everyone should watch that show.
Like, have you ever watched it?
The Office? No.
Oh, okay, but when you had a chance to watch it, it's really nice.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I'll give it a affinity.
Okay. Yep. Next one, Full House. This show takes place in San Francisco.
Yes, sir. And this is a Nickelodeon classic.
Yep. This one appears on Nick at Night.
Hmm. And yeah, I started watching Full House fully in 2015. It's a really great show.
Yeah, it's a good one. This show stars Bob Saget as Danny Tanner, the father.
Yes. After the sad passing of his wife, he has to depend on his brother Jesse Kasopoulos, played by John Stamos, and Joey Gladstone being played by Dave Coulier, his best friend basically, to help out raise his three girls, DJ, Stephanie, and Michelle.
Yep. Bob Saget was a good person, a good
He
man.
was. He was. I was really devastated when I heard about his passing 2 years ago, because during this month it was his passing of 2 years, and he truly played one of the best dads in TV history.
Yeah, I heard that he fell down in his apartment and hit his head so hard.
Yeah, he had head trauma, but he's still a great actor. Rest in peace to him.
And he also was the first host of America's Funniest Home Videos.
Hmm.
Anyway, I give this show a 10 out of 10.
Hmm. And also along with the show came a lot of other characters like Kimmy Gibbler, Gigi's best friends. Uh, let's see, Rebecca Dawson, basically Jesse's wife, and with their two kids, Nick and Alex. And then we get introduced to one of DJ's boyfriends, Steve, who you may know is Scott Willinger, who played Aladdin.
Oh,
Mhm. And Full House, whenever I was bored, I would just watch Full House because it's funny and it was really heartwarming. I give it an affinity.
yeah, it's a good one.
Go ahead.
Next one is Malcolm in the Middle.
You ever watch this?
You want to explain this one? Or maybe I've heard about that show. This
Oh,
series is a dark humored family comedy. What?
yes, yes, and I've seen a little bit of the show because I saw some episodes back in the day, and I see clips on YouTube. It's a really good show. This is another show that doesn't need a laugh track, and yeah, this starts off with a kid named Malcolm, who's played by Frankie Muniz, a really good child actor. Now he's a race car driver. He has his two brothers, with him all the time is Dewey and what was it, Reed, and then they also have another brother who's in military school named Francis. And yeah, their parents. Oh my god, their parents. Yeah, the dad. I was surprised about his performance, Hal, because he's played by Bryan Cranston, who people might know him as Walter White from Breaking Bad.
Oh, I see.
Say my name, Heisenberg. You're goddamn right. Yeah, Malcolm in the Middle. It was a really good childhood classic for others, and I give it a 10 out of 10.
I've heard about that show, but I haven't got a chance to see it. But maybe I should.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next one is Roseanne.
Yes, another childhood classic for me. I watched this as a kid. So basically, around a family. Roseanne is played by Roseanne Barr, while her husband Dan is voiced no, not voice. I'm sorry, played by John Goodman, and they have three children at the beginning of it. Yeah, Becky, Darlene, and DJ. And then eventually, on their way in the later seasons, they have another son named Jerry because his name is named after the late like guitarist, I believe, like Jerry Garcia. You ever heard of him?
Jerry Garcia. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
but yeah. Also, the show involves Roseanne's sister Jackie, and yeah, there's just a lot of like funny moments here and there. It's another like family like comedy show slash. It could get like serious sometimes, but it was really funny.
Yeah, unfortunately, this show, however, got canceled on May 22nd, 2018.
Due to some controversy, which I wanted to explain. Due to this, they had to change the name to the Connors.
Yeah, apparently Roseanne made some racial comments on Twitter, I believe, causing the show to get canceled, and she got fired.
Yeah, but hey, I just prefer the old show, Roseanne. It's a classic, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, still, it would have gone for longer if Roseanne hadn't said something racist.
True, like it's still a good show.
Okay. Next one is The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Ah, yes. Will Smith starred in this one.
In Westford, Virginia, born and raised on the playground where I spend most of my days. Chilling, I'm relaxing, and chilling. People, when a couple of guys, they were up to no good. Started making noise in my neighborhood. I got one little fight, and my mom got scared. She was like, "You're moving to Bel Air with your aunt and uncle." Oh, that the theme song was awesome.
Ah, yes.
But yes, this involves Will Smith playing himself. So yes, he has to go to Bel Air, moving in with his rich uncle and aunt. Yes, Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv, and they have three children: Ashley, Hillary, and Carlton. And eventually, they had a little brother named Nicky.
Really?
Hmm.
I see.
But this was one of my favorites too. Like I would watch this at night, and it was so funny. Oh man! But what was so cool to find out that Uncle Phil, played by James Avery, rest in peace to him, was the first voice of Shredder from the '80s TMNT show.
Wow.
Hmm. But I get the show Infinity. It's really funny.
Yeah, it's a good one too. I there's so many sitcoms I haven't seen lately.
It's okay, man. You'll get there. I know everybody prefer cartoons and everything. I just prefer both, in my opinion.
Well, I respect it.
Yes, good on you, man.
So, h- how what did you say on how you rate this show?
Infinity. It's really funny.
Ah, I see. I see. Let me see here. Next one is Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
You ever
Is
watch
this
this?
no, but is this like a police officer show?
Yes, it is.
Ah, what's it about?
So it's about a police officer show. So it's also with comedy. The cast it has Andy Samberg, Terry Crews. Who else was in it? That you might recognize: Terry Crews, Andy Samberg. There was also Stephanie Beatriz, who was in Encanto as Maribel. Who else was it that you might notice? There was also Craig Robinson sometimes. There was a lot of guest stars, but yeah, this is a really funny cop show. I just like those moments of Terry Crews and Andy Samberg. I recommend it. It's really funny.
Ah, I see.
I give it a 9 out of 10.
Right.
Next one.
Okay. Before I talk about the next one, this show is set in the fictional 99th precinct of the New York City Police Department in Brooklyn. Brooklyn Nine-Nine follows a team of detectives headed by the serious and intellectual Captain Raymond Holt, who was assigned as their new commanding officer in the pilot episode. The station's exterior is based on Brooklyn's 78th precinct. Now, also, the series also received particular praise for its portrayal of serious issues while retaining a sense of humor. For its portrayal of, ready for this? LGBTQ plus characters, it won the 2018 GLAAD Media Award for Outstanding Comedy Series.
Yes.
Okay. Out of all the TV shows, cartoons, and movies I've seen, I have never thought that I would see people who are LGBTQ.
I mean, I still respect.
Yeah, well, you can love anybody.
Hmm. It's whatever you desire in life.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Now the next one. Vic, hang on. Victorious.
Yes. Uh, so this is basically a
That's a,
show. It starts a. Oh, sorry. It starts with a girl named Tori Vega. She originally went to a normal school, but um during one of like the performances, her sister Trina, her tongue got swollen, so she had to sing for her. And after her singing, she was accepted in Hollywood Arts, where it's basically like an acting kind of like school, which is awesome. And there you can meet her friends, like yes, Andre, Kat, Jade, Beck, Robbie, and his puppet Rex, and their cool teacher Cyclewitz.
oh, I see.
It's really good. It's one of my other favorite Nickelodeon classics.
Nice.
Hmm? I give it a 10 out of 10 as well.
I've seen it too, but not all the episodes, so 10 out of 10. Why not?
All right.
Next one. Mom.
Yes. Um. So it involves like these two ladies that are played by Alex and Janing and Anna Faris.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And basically, they just go on like these crazy adventures and anything like that, crazy mayhem. Because both of them are trying to be sober because they go to like these kind of like sober kind of like things to like be sober or something. But I watched this a little bit back in 2017, and it's a really good show.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Yep, 10 out of 10.
Okay, hang on a sec, because so you feel better now?
Hmm?
You feel better now?
Yeah, I do. Thanks.
Okay, next one, Jesse.
Oh. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Jesse.
Yeah, I know this show takes place in New York City.
Would you like to explain?
Yeah, let me find the. Here it is. The series follows Jessie Prescott, a young woman from a small town with big dreams who, rebelling against her strict father, decides to leave the military base in Texas where she grew up and moves to New York City. She accepts a job as a nanny and moves into a multi-million dollar penthouse on the Upper West Side, Manhattan, with the wealthy Ross family, which includes jet-setting parents Morgan and Christina Ross and their four rambunctious children, Emma, Luke, Ravi, and Zuri, along with their family pet, Mr. Kipling, a 7-foot Asian water monitor lizard that is later revealed to be a female. With a whole new world of experience open to her, Jessie embarks on new adventures in the big city as she grows to rely on the love and support of the children in her care. Assisting her are Bertram, the family's lazy and sarcastic butler, and Tony, the building's 20-year-old doorman.
Yeah, I watched all the episodes of this show. It's a really good show in Disney.
Yeah, I've seen Jessie too on Disney Channel. It's a good show.
It is, and because of this, they did a spin-off of it called Bunk.
Really?
hmm
I had no idea.
So Bunk is basically a spin-off of Jesse because Emma, Robbie, and Zuri went to camp while Luke was stuck in summer school.
Uh, yeah. Uh, you know Cameron Boyce?
Yeah, I know. He sadly passed away in 2019. It's still shocking.
He was so young.
He was so young.
I think he died of a seizure.
He did, and it's still sad.
Yeah, ADHD, I think he had.
Uh, But hey, this is a remember the good time when he played Luke. He was like one of the funniest ones.
Yeah, I noticed that he had a crush on Jesse.
Yep. But I do remember when Luke had a stalker named Creepy Connie.
Oh, Creepy Connie. Yes, I've seen an episode with Creepy Connie. I mean, she was crazy.
Yep.
So I give Jesse infinity.
Same here, bro.
Okay, just a second. Just writing something down. Okay, next one. Let's talk about That's So Raven first.
All right, go ahead.
I've seen this show, I think, a bunch of times, perhaps, and this show centers Raven Baxter, a high school student who has a secret psychic ability that allows her to experience short visions of future events. Often she finds herself misinterpreting the events she sees, resulting in trouble for herself, her friends, and family. Raven keeps her supernatural ability a secret. Only her close friends and family are aware of it. Raven attends school alongside her best friend Chelsea, who is described as, quote, ditzy, and is an environmentalist and an artist. And Eddie, who is an aspiring rapper, is athletic and plays on the school basketball team. Da 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 da. It's a long story.
Yeah, it is. But That's So Raven was a classic. I remember seeing a commercial about it years ago, and actually saw it on Disney.
Well, it's a good one.
Yeah.
That's so Raven. That's
Ooh.
so Raven.
Oh my. Oh my. That was some good ass singing.
Yeah,
But
it's a I
with oh, no, go ahead.
it's a good show.
It is. And then with their spin-off, Raven's Home. So it basically takes place, yes, with Raven and Chelsea, now grown-ups, and having their own children. So Raven has two children, a boy and a girl named Booker and Nina, and then Chelsea has her own son named Levi. Yes. Now they're both divorced, both Chelsea and Raven. So they live together in this small apartment. But yeah, what was so cool is that her son Booker now has psychic powers like her.
Yep, I see.
Hmm.
Maybe I should watch it.
It's really great.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Must try again. Yep.
Good one.
Thanks.
Okay, next one. 2.5 Men. I
Men.
I think you forgot the A between and half.
Oh, I'm sorry, my fault. I was typing fast.
Yeah, 2.5 Men is a good show. Let me see here. The series revolves initially around the lives of the Harper brothers, Charlie and Alan, and Alan's son Jake. Charlie is a bachelor who writes commercial jingles for a living while leading a hedonistic lifestyle. When Alan's wife Judith decides to divorce him, he moves into Charlie's Malibu beach house, with Jake coming to stay over the weekends. Charlie's housekeeper is Berta, a sardonic woman who initially resents the change to the household, but eventually accepts it. Charlie's one-night stand, Rose, was first introduced as his stalker in the pilot episodes. The first 5 seasons find Charlie in casual sexual misadventures with numerous women until the sixth season, when he becomes engaged to Chelsea, played by Jennifer Taylor. But the relationship does not last as Chelsea breaks off their engagement, and so on and so forth. There's so much to read.
Yep. 2.5 Men was a good show. It was good until they sadly killed off Charlie Sheen's character. Like, yeah, Charlie. And yeah, at that point, the show went a little bit downhill because they brought in Ashton Kutcher, and everybody said they didn't like when Ashton Kutcher came in the show.
Yeah, I see.
But 2.5 Men, I give it a 10 out of 10. Really good show.
Yeah, I I give it 10 out of 10 as well.
Hmm.
Now, here's the next one that I put.
All
Happy
right.
Days.
All right.
Now this show set in Milwaukee, Wisconsin during the 1950s. The series revolves around teenager Richie Cunningham and his family, his father Howard, who owns a hardware store, traditional homemaker and mother Marion, young sister Joni Cunningham, Richie's older brother Chuck, and high school dropout, leather jacket clad greaser, suave and promiscuous mechanic Fonzie, aka the Fonz, who would eventually become Richie's best friend and the Cunninghams over the garage tenant. The earliest episodes revolve around Richie and his friends Potsy, Weber, and Ralph Malph, with Fonzie as the second character. There's still so much to read here, so I'm just gonna stop there.
Hey, hey, dude. Guess what?
What?
Hey,
Oh yes, Henry Winkler plays Fonzie in this show.
he did awesome.
Yeah, he's like a. My dad said he's the tough guy of the bunch.
Hey.
He drives a motorcycle, wears that leather jacket. Man, he's. What's a greaser anyway?
A greaser. Let me search up right now. Okay. It's an engine mechanic or an unskilled member of the ship's engine like crew.
Really?
It's also a slang for swaggering, young, tough, especially a member of the street gang.
Oh, that's what it is. Let me see. I give that show 10 out of 10. Hang on, let me check the private chat. Oh, you'll be right back. Okay.
Hey yo, anybody got a bag or something? I gotta take a piss.
Oh.
Let's get back.
Anyway, I give Happy Days a 10 out of 10.
I give it a 7 out of 10. I just wish I watched the whole series.
Yeah, well, it's still a good show.
It is. Hey,
It's the Fonz.
hey.
Let me see here. What's next one? The Thundermans.
Yes, one of my favorites from Nickelodeon. This is a good show. So a superhero family that's trying to live in the suburbs with with regular humans. So this cast, it starts out with this family, with the twins, Max and Phoebe Thunderman. They have younger siblings with Nora and Billy. They eventually have a baby sister named Chloe. And what do you call it? What was it? Their parents, Hank and Barb, are also superheroes, retired superheroes. And yeah, they're originally from Metroville, but they just moved to like a regular suburbs to give their children normal lives and everything.
I see.
And I can't forget their pet rabbit, who was formerly a supervillain. They turned into a rabbit, Doctor Colosso,
Oh, Dr. Colosso.
who was voiced by Dana Schneider.
Wow.
hmm Really good show.
I haven't. I only seen part of the Thundermans episodes, but I haven't seen the whole episode.
That's okay.
So anyway, 9 out of 10.
Infinity and beyond.
Ah, yes, the old Buzz Lightyear reference.
Or how would Thunderman say, Thunderman, away!
Yep. Next one is the Haunted Anne Hathaway.
Oh, no, that was a typo. My fault. Can you go to the next one? I made a typo. Yeah, I was.
The Haunted Hathaways.
Yeah, sorry about that. Anne Hathaway, the actor, my fault. The Haunted Hathaway. Yes, it involves these three. This mother who moves into what is it? Orlando with her two daughters, Frankie and Taylor. Yes, and they have a pie shop basically, but they didn't know what's in the pie shop. In the attic are three ghosts. The father Ray, is the father of his two sons. Was it Miles and what was the wait, what was that something? Hold on, I'm gonna go back check because it's been a while since I watched it. Hold on. Oh, to Hathaways. Okay, so yeah, the mother's name was Michelle. Yeah, Taylor Franklin. Ray as the father. Oh yeah, Louis. Louis and Miles were the sons. And basically, they didn't get along with each other at first because they were freaking out about the ghosts. But they learned to accept to live with each other.
I see.
Good show. It's a really good show. I give it a 9 out of 10.
I haven't seen it, so 7.
All right.
Okay. Next one is The Neighborhood.
Yes. So this show was originally back in 2018, but I officially watched this last year. It's a show with Cedric the Entertainer.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that guy.
Yes, everybody might now recognize him as Maurice from the Madagascar film.
Oh, that guy.
hmm So it involves him with his family. Let's see here. Tina and his two sons, Malcolm and what was it? Marty. Yeah. And then the first episode, because this is a black neighborhood, but there was a shock to find out the first white family in a few years actually moved in. So the first white people, like yeah, Dave, who's played by Max Greenfield, and his wife, who's his wife's name again? Gemma, and their son's name. Get this, their son's name was Grover.
Really?
Yeah, they actually made a joke about a Grover. What is he, a Muppet? But yeah,
Wow.
I really like the show, even though it did have a little bit of controversies and with actual like real life topics. It's a really good show. I give it a 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah. Uh, 8.
All right.
Okay. Next one. The King of Queens.
Yeah. So it basically involves this guy named Doug, who has a wife named Carrie. Doug is played by Kevin James.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and he's basically he's basically a delivery driver. You know, just handing out boxes of mail or anything like that. And then also living with them is Carrie's father, Arthur, who's played by the late Jerry Stiller.
Jerry Stiller passed away?
Yeah, Jerry Stiller passed away back in 2020.
Oh,
Yeah, he was a good man. He
God
was a good
bless
actor.
him.
I thank him because he gave birth to like the actor we know today, Ben Stiller, his son.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Ben Stiller's father was Jerry Stiller. Did you not know that?
No, it did not.
That yeah, that shocked me too when I found that out too. But yeah, it's a really good show. It really has a lot of funny moments. It's a classic of Kevin James. I give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, maybe I should see it.
Yeah,
I
it's
give it a
good.
9.
All right.
Okay, next one. KC Undercover.
Oh, this show was amazing on Disney.
Yeah, this show, set in Washington, D.C., the series follows Casey Cooper, a high school math genius who gets recruited by her parents after she discovers that they are secretly undercover spies working for an agency called the Organization. Like, they could have just come up with another one, a better name. Anyway, her brother tries to help because he feels left out and eventually joins the team. And his desire leads his mother and father to get a new robot child. Each episode centers on KC and her family as they contend with common familial issues while also performing missions to save the country, with a recurring storyline involving thwarting the plans of a criminal organization.
Yep. This is one of my favorite shows from Zendaya, other than Check It Out.
Really?
Hmm. And Casey Undercover was a badass show. It was amazing.
It is totally badass.
Exactly. For me, I give it an affinity. It was one of the best.
Yes, it was.
And I think we should end it off from here. But I truly did enjoy this live stream.
Yeah, it was nice to have you here. I thought someone else was going to join, but you came. That's all right.
Yep. Yeah, it's alright. I always wanted, because I'm always busy with Saturdays and I did that. But since I was on another stream, I was like, let me join Movie Watcher just for the fun of it.
Ah, I see.
Because you're,
So,
you're like one of my brothers.
yeah, we gotta stick together.
Yeah.
So, any suggestions on which live stream I should do next, or should I come up
Hmm.
with my own?
I'll think of something, and you can think of something, and I can tell you in messages. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, thanks for coming.
No problem, man. And that's what she said.
Ah, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. But other than that, hope you all enjoyed this sitcom live show with me and Movie Watcher, and I hope you guys enjoy your day and your Saturday. And yeah, thanks for having me, Movie Watcher.
Thanks for coming.
All right.
Ciao.
Yee. All right. So we can send it up from there.
You still there, Blitz?
Yeah. Do you mind ending it so we can talk in private?
Sure, sure. Why not?
Okay.